Hey everyone, it's Richard here with a quick unboxing of the Enkeeo carbon fiber tracking pole. I bought this because I needed a tracking pole for my new ultralight tent, the Lanshan one. And I ordered this from Amazon UK, but it's also available on AliExpress as well as Amazon US. However, if you're from the US, this product might not be suitable for you, because you can buy the Cascade Mountain Tech carbon fiber tracking poles, which is the reason why I bought this product actually, because I wanted something that's like the Cascade Mountain Tech tracking poles, but it's very difficult to find in the UK. If you're interested in Cascade Mountain Tech tracking poles, I'll leave the link down below as well. I know Andrew Skirka, who's a very experienced hiker, did a comprehensive in-depth review on the Cascade Mountain Tech ones, so you should definitely check that out if you're in the US. However, if you're in the UK, this is probably one of the cheapest carbon fiber options available to you. And here it is, packaged with the accessories as well as the cord candle and the product itself. Comes with this joiner that joins the two poles together for storage. I'll put it outside. Also comes with these feet for the bottom instead of the default ones. I'll probably be putting that aside. Don't think I'll be taking those anytime soon. And it also comes with a whole host of baskets and attachments for mud and snow use. I guess first things first, and we'll just weigh the poles to see how much exactly how much they weigh, just to make sure everything is off the ground. I might have to get a plate or something for this, but no, I actually got it on, and it's 447 grams for both poles, which makes each individual pole just 223.5 grams, which is very, very reasonable. And in ounces for the Americans, that's 15.8 ounces, which round it up to 16 ounces is, I think, half a pound, right on the half pound mark, which quite reasonable for these poles and quite lightweight. The attachments that it comes with including the spare rubber feet, are 67 grams for the pair. The snow baskets, 28 grams for the pair, and the two other guards are 13 grams for the pair. I went for the quick release locks, the flip locks, because having used the twist locks on tripods before, I'm not a fan of them. Having to fiddle around with the twisting mechanism gets very fiddly, especially when the weather's bad. When your hands are wet and when they're cold, you don't want to be twisting the tripod. In my experience, I found twisting the tripod legs wasn't very nice for my hands, and it was a very fiddly process. Now I know for tracking poles, you're not going to be using the flip locks or twist locks to adjust the height as much as tripods, because to get the framing right, you need to adjust 3 legs. If each one of them has two twisting mechanisms, that's already 6 adjustments you have to make every single time you want to make a different shot, or putting it away and taking it back, packing the tripod away. But with these, you're probably just doing this once or twice a day. But I still wanted to have the quick release flip locks. And the mechanism feels pretty sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It's a little bit loose, and that's only because there's this clasp here that you can tighten. So if you hold the flip mechanism with one hand in the position that it should be flipping in, and with the other hand you can loosen, which is, if you're looking at it face on, you twist to the left, which is anti-clockwise, to loosen the clasp. Or you can tighten the clasp by obviously twisting it the other way, which is clockwise if you're looking at it, so to the right. And once it's tight, and this screw basically just tightens the plastic around it, it doesn't really move, and this is like as tight as you want it, and you just do this, flip here and tighten, and this, you can see I'm putting a lot of tension on this. I'm putting a lot of pressure from both up top. I'm trying to close it, but this is not moving anywhere. The maximum height, as you can see, says 135 centimeters, stop, and down at the bottom says 105 centimeters. You can obviously have it either longer or shorter, but it's not recommended by the manufacturer to go beyond these ranges. Just going to set it back here and have a look at the bottom. The bottom has a similar mechanism again, so going from 135 centimeters here down to 105 centimeters. So I want 125 centimeters for my pole, which means I set it here, just close it, and I can tighten or loosen the clasp as needed. And once again, this mechanism is holding the pole quite well. As you can see, I'm putting quite a lot of tension on it and it's not moving anywhere. So I'm fairly happy with that. For the grips, it's adjustable as well. All you have to do is pull this little thing that's tucked away into the handle out, and from there there's this spare piece of fabric, I guess, the strap, that you can pull to tighten and make the loop smaller, or you can obviously pull on the other side to make it bigger if you need to hold it lower down, or if you got bigger hands than I do. And it's really simple to tighten and loosen, and the mechanism does feel quite good. And to put the mechanism back in, you have to pull on both of these. So it is like a little bit of a fiddle to really get it to the exact right amount, because of the way that the straps has to be pulled, and this thing has to be pulled back in. I guess the final little bit you can just push it in, but once you tug on this, it will pull any spare strap that this little bit the block has back into itself. So you might as well just be tugging on the two straps to be pulling this back into its block to secure the strap. But yeah, it's a little bit fiddly, but otherwise it feels very good and very easy to adjust. Just having a quick play around with the pole. It doesn't have a lot of flex in it, which is as expected with a pair of carbon fiber poles. And overall, the finish is actually quite nice as well. The kind of the glossy black with the white branding, and very minimal artwork. The cork foam handles. I'm not sure the material that they're made from. On the listing, it does say they are cork, but they feel very spongy and very foamy to me. So not quite sure what they are made from, but the overall look of the trekking pole is very, very nice. I kind of wish it had a matte finish instead of the glossy finish to make it a little bit more, I don't know, sleek, I guess. But that's like a very, very minor complaint. And for the price that I bought these for, which is £25 from Amazon UK, obviously I haven't really used them yet, so definitely do a review of those when I have the chance to use them a little bit more. But this is a first impressions video of the Enkeeo carbon fiber trekking poles, and overall impressions, I think they are quite nice for the money, but the price does fluctuate quite a bit depending on the times and which store you buy it from. So be sure to shop around for the best prices on these if you are going to pick these up. Anyway, this is Richard. I hope you guys found the video informative and helpful. If you've got any questions about these trekking poles, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.